What's up, everybody? This is Dusty Rose, the American Dream, and it's hard times today in America, and you can help out Adam and Tyler Wood by subscribing today, baby. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Adam and Tyler World. Thank you for joining me today. So we're going to discuss this bad boy, the WWE Undisputed Championship. And you might be thinking, you already done this belt review. Yes, I did that one, and there's a couple other ones I did that I'm going to redo because I didn't like how they turned out. But before we get into the actual video discussing this bad boy, I just want to say thank you to everybody that watched my video yesterday where I talked about Becky faking her pregnancy. Some people call it trolling. I like to consider it like a swerve and entertainment because so many people just saw the title and automatically gave it like a thumbs down and commented and said, "You're a liar, you're fake, you're a dumb A," all kinds of mean things. I said, it doesn't offend me. I'm cool with it. I don't even know who these people are. And most of them, their YouTube channel is just like a letter. So it's like, you're not even a legit person. You're just on YouTube, whatever. My biggest thing is the fact that people jump to conclusions so quickly. It turned into a social experiment without even thinking about doing that. It was just kind of, oh, cool. I'll get their attention. They'll watch the video. Hopefully they'll laugh. And then they'll like the video. I got a bunch of more subscribers, so I appreciate every person that actually watched it and subscribed. And people who already subscribed to me and watched it, I appreciate that, and laughed and thought it was good and commented. Like I said, it blew my mind as to how many people were just so quick to go, "Oh, he thinks it's fake. He's a liar. He's evil." Like, you didn't even watch my video. You don't know what I said. If you'd have watched it, everybody who watched it, except for like one or two people, said it was funny. So they missed out. I said, just open your eyes. I said, that's my advice from that video that I learned, and hopefully I can pass it on to anybody else. Like, before you go ahead and start judging people and not knowing all the facts, take a second, do your research. It just takes 5 minutes to watch the video. You do your research, and most likely from what I've seen, people thought it was funny. I tried to make it funny, and maybe you'll think, "Oh yeah, that's funny," and you'll get yourself a good time out of it. See, instead of all these people hating on me, calling me a liar, being so negative. Being negative does not make your life better. I'm sorry, okay? You can hate on people and, oh, because he's this way or she's that way or whatever. It's just, having hate in your heart isn't going to make you a better person. It's just going to make you a closed-minded person who's like, "Nope, I want to do it like this," and, "Oh, this is what Mark said, so this has to be true." Just like I said, just reading the thumbnail, several people just automatically thought that I think Becky Lynch's pregnancy is fake. I don't think it's fake. I'm jealous of Seth. I'll admit that. I think she's beautiful and hilarious and funny and quirky and punny and all that kind of stuff. Punny? I don't know if that's really a word. She uses puns a lot. A lot of dad jokes with Becky Lynch. But I'm happy for them. I hope everything works out for them. This is not the best time to have a kid with the coronavirus thing going on, in theory. But still, I wish them the best of luck. Hopefully she'll come back. If she decides to never come back again and just be a mom, I'm happy for her. Whatever she wants to do, go for it. That is it for my rant. Let's talk about this bad boy, shall we? So here we are. This is the main plate for the WWE Undisputed Championship. This is actually one of the last belts, if not the last belt, that 99% of the people would agree that this is an awesome belt. Let's see, because after this one you had the spinner, and then you had the big logo and the current network logo, and people just kind of, I don't like this one. This one is like, this one's a beauty. This one actually looks like a championship. It's held by, of course, Brock Lesnar. John Cena was the last person to hold it because then he turned into the spinner belt. JBL had it, The Undertaker, Hulk Hogan, Kurt Angle, and maybe The Rock, of course. The Rock had it. That's who Brock Lesnar won it from. But this one wasn't around too long. It's a huge plate. Listen, I added a curve to it myself. If you see that, there's a curve to it. I added that myself. It comes flat, and it's just, imagine this, but just it extends out even farther because it doesn't have that curve to it. This is my second one I've had. I did have one before. I tried to do the paint mod on it where you go in here and use that stuff to get rid of all the black in there, and it really makes the globe and the eagle and all the stars and everything champion pop. But I screwed up on that, and I would love to give it another try, but I'm just so scared that I'm going to screw it up, so I just leave it like this. But if you get the chance and you know what you're doing, I highly recommend removing the black paint right here and all the little squiggle things, because then, like I said, it just makes it pop. It looks 10 times better. But like I said, when I did it, I screwed up, so I'm not too confident what I can do. And then, of course, they go in here and they get rid of some of these swirls and stuff, and they add black in here to make the lion pop, I believe. So we got this first side plate right here with the line facing towards the main plate. He's got a shield right there and got little floral designs. Then we got the WWE logo side plate right here. It's a little bit smaller than that one. So you got the big main plate, the medium side plate, and the smaller side plate. You go down here, you got the snaps. There's no gold tip on this end. You've got a little bit of embossing right here. You got the WWE logo embossed all the way along the bottom and the top. And then we go over to the other side. You got a mirror version of the other one. You got the line facing in towards this way, towards our left. It's got this shield right here, and then you got this WWE logo side plate. It's identical to this one. It's just on the other side. And then you got a fifth plate right here. This says property of the World Wrestling the World Wrestling Entertainment, aka WWE. That's a little bit smaller. Like I said, so it just goes doo -doo 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 and gets smaller. And you see the leather tapers down to a smaller size, which I always like. I've said before in other videos, I hate when it starts off at say like 12 inches right here, it just stays 12 inches. It just looks like a big, thick, gaudy piece of leather. But this one just goes, say, from like 10 inches all the way down to say 4 or 5. So it looks nice. And you got the snaps on this side, no gold tip. And we still got the embossings right here. And once again, got the WWE logo. It actually says WWE Champion. Right there, it says WWE Champion. There you go. And my disgusting nails. And we go back to the main plate real quick. There are a few gems on this. There's 4 large ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you got a little one and another little one right there. So there's only 6 stones on the main plate, and you got 2 on the side plate and 2 on this side plate. So for a total of 10 stones. So if you got this bad boy restoned, it shouldn't cost you too much. Flip it over. Nothing fancy right here. There's no kind of snake skin or blue velvet, anything like that, or red croc. It's just a black leather on the back, and you got the description on the back. It says made in China. Uh-oh, just noticed that. Send it back. This one's done pretty good. I've had it for a while, and it's not cracking too bad. You can see a little bit of stuff going on right here, but for a belt that just sits inside of the Detolf like this all the time, I just snap it right about here. It's about like that all the time. Not too shabby. I said this is one of those belts where when I first started collecting belts, I wasn't planning on getting it. It was probably about my 4th one I ever got, because I got the spinner and the Attitude belt. Then I got the big gold, and then I was like, I'm gonna get this one. And of course I got the other one, and I screwed it up. But this is definitely one I recommend adding to your collection if you're collecting belts. I said it's one that most people would agree is a beautiful belt, as opposed to some people love the spinner, some people hate it, some people love the network logo, some people hate it. But 99% of the people who collect belts would agree that this is a beauty. And also, this is considered the version 2. It's slightly larger than the version 1. I believe they made it bigger because of people like the Big Show who had it. So it actually looked like a belt instead of somewhat like a watch on his shoulder. And this is the 2mm version. If it had been the 4mm version, there's no way on earth I'd be able to add that curve to it. Because I've tried to add curves to 4mm. 2mm is hard enough. And this thing's wide, so the wider it is, it's easier to curve. Like, this one's much easier to curve than the United States Championship belt because it's so small, so you don't have a good way to grip on it. And there we go. There she is in all her beauty. And there we have it. The version 2 Undisputed WWE Championship belt review. I appreciate you watching, checking it out. If you have any questions about this belt, just comment below. And I guess that's about it, except I want to say thank you again to everybody that watched the video about Becky Lynch, or any of my other videos, but the Becky Lynch one in particular, and didn't hate me immediately, because it's not what I was going for. Once again, it doesn't offend me, but just kind of like an eye-opener, just like, geez, people today just jump on that bandwagon quick to hate, and that's sad. Especially when we got Corona going around and people are dying. But that's about it. Thank you everybody for watching this video. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, and subscribe. And as always, I do appreciate it greatly. And until next time, peace.